Hey, hello. How are you? I hope you are feeling fantastic today and you have good news for me. And tell me, Leah Luz, I'm feeling fantastic today. But now let me tell you how I was feeling yesterday, huh? I'm going to tell you that yesterday I was in terrible pain. I was sick, but also I was sad. Yesterday, that is why you saw a sad video. Today, thanks God, I'm feeling fantastic. I'm here again, ready to talk with you. Today, I want to speak to you from the transparency that has returned again to me, to my life, and I have decided to turn on the lamp of truth again inside of me. So, I'm ready to talk. Let us start, huh? So, as you know, we are in the dense life. And the body in this density absorbs like a sponge, right? And I absorbed negativity from videos I was watching the other day. And I realized now that I have to change forever. And I have to take these decisions very, very serious. Seriously, I would say. If I have decided to live from absolute transparency, in order to avoid being recycled when I leave this body. So, if my will in the verb to want and to be, if my will is to be free forever, free from any operating control system that controls this reality that you see around you and I see around me, then I'm going to give you the code, my dear, so that you realize that you are in a controlled reality. But this reality that is controlled, in which we have fallen because we fell here, we fell into this reality in the same way that a petal of a flower or a leaf is falling from the tree into the river. Do you understand now? We fell. We fell, and you and me and everybody woke up in a human body, just as I fell and woke up in a baby form too. And nobody asked us before, right? Now then, I'm going to upload videos about eternal freedom. I'm going to give you the code of freedom, the code that no one can ever touch. And I use ever to avoid the negation, the particle no of the verb, because when I use negation to refuse, something is happening with this verb. But this is another video, okay? So this is the reason why you notice that I'm making pause so that I give my brain time to understand that I need to talk free of negation, okay? So now you understand. Because the negation of the verb is density. This is why I use ever, so that you realize that it is absolute, or never, because it's completely the picture of avoiding doing something. Good. Transparency my lovely you, is untouchable. Untouchable by the low frequency of money. The low frequency of money stops existing if it comes near transparency. Because transparency makes everything what? Transparent, of course, right? Because transparency reveals everything. Nothing but nothing can hide and keep a low vibration inside of what? Of transparency. Now, are you with me? Okay. So what does this mean? It means that if someone comes tomorrow and tells you, here is a seminar, and do you know what? And here is a book, and you have to pay me so I can speak to you about transparency, so that I can explain you the code and transparency and blah, 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 blah. Do you know what is happening? That person is trying to manipulate you. So easy, so clear. This is transparency in action. This person wants to manipulate you. And that person, sadly, has forgotten what transparency means. What does it mean to be transparent? Okay? So this person is intransparent. The opposite of transparency. That is why I come here to speak to you about transparency, which is the code of freedom for you, for me, for your family, for my family, for all your friends, for everybody, but also for the animals, but also for plants, everybody. But without selling it to you, without selling something. This is the reason why I'm going to reveal and to give you everything I know about it, and you have to pay zero, nothing, nada. Okay? You know what? Many of my friends and also my family have asked me, Lea Luz, write books. You write so beautiful. Write books. Yes, I know. I love writing. But transparency is untouchable. But you know why they ask me this? Because this is the voice of the system in them. Of course they love me, but they are also trapped. And I come here to become transparent or transparent. So I say it again correctly. I come here to become transparent, right? Just as I also tell you, if I write a book, what happened to me? I stay tied to the operating system of the density of this simulated reality. And I have to avoid this. Do you realize it now? So, we are going to go little by little, drop by drop, in Spanish, gotica a gotica. And with each video, I'm also going to remove density from myself. You are going to see how I change while I make the videos. you are going to see that you will notice also that my way of speaking changes, because I'm going to release and to let it go a lot of density from me too. I have also to pay attention how to put away from me the habit of talking with no, with possessive pronouns also. And you will notice also the change, how something is going to start moving inside of you. Oh yes, it's happened so quick, very quickly inside of you too. Maybe today already. Once you understand, once you feel the vibration of transparency inside of you, it's done like this. Okay? The same happens to me. So this is the reason why it is so important that you only listen to the voice. You see, the mind wanted to say to my voice, but I make a break and give the mind time so that I understand that now I want to talk free of the mind, okay, of possession. So again, it is important that you only listen to the voice in the video, because if you see my face, then you stay visually with the face in your brain. And what I want is for you to breathe the frequency of transparency without a face, without a mark. I'm only going to animate some videos so that the human mind can process the vibration and the frequency of transparency inside of you. This is the way I'm going to do it. And of course, I am living here too. Of course, I am trapped here too. Because that's a good point to talk about it. Why? If I know the code, why I'm here? Oh yeah, we are going to talk about it. Very interesting. But you know what is more interesting? That I want that you get everything what I know already, and is very important, for free, as I told you before. Let the system pay me, okay? But please support me. Help me. At least with comments, say to your friends, to your family, because we are going to start today, baby. Today we are going to start. I'm going to start telling you a lot of today in the next video. Give me just 1 hour. I'm also living here in this world, the same like everybody. I have to pay money for everything. We are both in the same boat. I have to pay rent, I have to pay for food, for everything. Unfortunately, money is still vibrating in this realm. Listen to me, realm. Remember the video about realms, about the others, right? Very important. We are going to talk about it also in another video. So, this is the reason why I say the system pay, and I'm free of the low vibration. of money. But you are going to vibrate and to become bright, bright, bright in transparency. This is what is important here. This is what cares here. So let me hug you with light. Please remember to let me your feeling. Let me know how are you feeling. So my beautiful you, this was. But first I want to tell you something. If they think that they are going to reset again, it's a huge mistake, because now it's out. Now the transparency is out, because now it's inside of your vibration too. Do you know what? Since childhood, I have known that one day I'm going to talk with you. Who knows why they left the complete memory inside of me. The memory of my existence is complete. Do you understand what does it mean? I'm going to tell you everything I know. It's time. Now I'm alive. Now you are here. What are we going to do? To wait? To be outside? So that they can trap us again? Now we are going to talk about everything, because I'm quite sure you are going to start remembering too after I tell you what I know. Okay? Please let everybody know about the transparency that is now vibrating here. Here is your place. Here is your home if you want. Let me know if you have troubles. Let me know if you have someone in your family who is ill. Let me know, okay? Let me know. You're going to see why. I come here to give you the code of transparency. Have you understood me? And I'm going to hug you now with light. This is the way we hug us in transparency. And give me a digital smile, your beautiful comment. And in 1 hour, I'm back, because I have something very important to tell you about the feeling of being recycled, of starting again, and how to stop this cycle. Oh yes, to stop it. So we see us later, okay? Have a very beautiful day. Enjoy. Play instrument. You are going to see why it's so important to play instrument. And smile. Smile always. Breathe. And avoid to go inside of a discussion. Oscillate. Oscillate inside of you. This is the power of remembering the light is shining just in the middle of you, okay? So, thank you for listening to me. And bye-bye. I see you later.